Two final questions.
Great.
Heather Podeska says, Tony, is it possible for women to become powerful leaders without making men feel emasculated? And if so, how?
Well, of course it is. I was just with Mary Callahan-Erdos, who's head of JP Morgan. She manages, check this out, people that manage $2.3 trillion with a T. She's the most powerful woman in finance for JP Morgan. And everybody loves Mary. Everybody. At the conference, JP Morgan's Alternative Investment Conference, and I told you, 400 people there, you got to have $1 billion net worth to get in, right? And everybody there raves about Mary. And the reason is because Mary is successful, but she doesn't treat as I'm different because I'm a woman. Mary has a belief. She said, all these women are not in my business, and they all tell me it's unfair and there's a glass ceiling. She goes, no glass ceiling for me. You know why? I don't believe it. She goes, it's a meritocracy. You get what you merit. She grew that business 30%, JP Morgan, if you can imagine, right? She grew 30%. Everybody loves Mary. Mary's constantly there. What makes Mary successful is what makes anyone successful, male or female. She's not focused on herself. She's focused on adding more value to other people's lives than anybody else. And that's the only secret in business. Do more for others than anybody else does. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're transvestite. I don't care if you're not gay. I don't care what you are, what old or young, or gender. All that matters in the world we live in today, outside your belief systems, is your ability to add value, at least in the marketplace, right? We all have intrinsic value. Everyone has intrinsic value. You don't have to do anything to be worthwhile as a human, but if you want to be worthwhile financially, you have to add value. You have to develop skills and abilities and do more for others than anybody else does. And I can tell you, I've met women, in the top CEOs in the world that are women, they have no problems whatsoever. The problem is up here. Right? Now, don't get me wrong. Are there people that will judge someone because of their color of skin or their gender or their age? Of course there are. But we've all been through that. Everybody's got something of injustice, and who cares? If you hang on to injustice, you're there. What you need to do is break through. You'll always break through if you add value. What's your other question?